Right. So this should, I don't know how Quick works. I'm streaming live now on Quick. This is the Open Rights Group election for the board of directors. And these are all the votes. They're all being counted. And if you have any questions, you're probably not watching this anyway.
But if you do have questions, at Open Rights Group, and we'll try and answer them.
On the Twitter or the email. And these are the official ORG biscuits. Milk chocolate and dark chocolates. I've been told that no members' money has been spent on these biscuits, so sleep easy in your beds.
Quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite.
The Open Rights Group very brought to you by McVitie.
Yeah, so ORG now officially sponsored by McVitie's Digestives.
It's easier to count if people aren't talking to us.
I have received my first official sanction, so I shall shut up.
No, I don't mind to be aware.
Yeah, that's right.
I will, of course, be quiet when my vote's being counted. But I see no harm talking while other people.
Could this be seen?
Let's see if I can just rest this on here.
Massively increase tension on you guys.
No, it doesn't make any difference. Being talked to is what distracts, not being said.
That's in the wrong box. It's in that box.
So divide by 3 is the quota, isn't it? My brain's been working. This is where I get my my guide out.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Do you want the guide on the machine?
It's a good time for it.
Yeah, we definitely want to be super careful.
It's in the,
Especially when it's all going live and direct.
We don't have our count guru there, Gerard.
well, I'm a count guru, but he's a semi-count. He's helped me out.
Okay.
Yes, it's right. Divide by 3 and then add. In this case, we'll do we need to round up? 66 is the quota. So we declare a quota of 66.
So to be clear, why do we declare a quota of 66?
Because if 2 people get 66, they've got between them more than 2/3 of the vote. So no one else would get as much as them. It's how much you need to be elected. So we can declare that Emma Byrne has been elected.
Hooray! Round of applause for Emma.
Now,
That's very cool.
we need to redistribute her votes.
Okay.
Which means we need to work out what to do.
Hello!
Okay.
That's much time and
This is quite fun.
That's why FTV is fun. finally, we agreed on that number.
Yep. That is the winner. I think we actually have 2 winners.
Well, let's see.
Take as much time as needed.
That figure. Oh, the figures there don't screen. That's the problem.
You can't tell if you've got 2 clear winners.
And just put these up here.
Sorry, I couldn't get that out of it.
Oh, I thought can we just leave them where they were? Sorry.
Oh, we have to talk, but we'll be
I just don't want that. I never done one thing to do like that. This is not really helpful for me. Okay, just in the middle. Okay. Right, so what we need to do is...
grab that one, I guess, in that case then.
Yeah.
Terence Eden campaign manager.
Michael,
Yes,
guys.
20, this is actually...
Let's get this all camera.
I like that kind of
No, it's easy because it's shaped individual, but Terence was like, I said, oh, I found something, and Terence said, oh, it's a fiver. It's like, well, not quite a fiver. But
That's really interesting. When did it originally? No cash when it was due. Carry on. Well done. But, sorry, this should be. We're not going to read the name out.
No.
But well done, that person.
okay, what we need to do
That's really interesting.
is count. This is now another count.
Yes, but we should.
That's it,
This was in with one of the with one of the votes.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually a bit
So we put it into science
Yeah, Mr. ERO, does that invalidate his vote?
No, it doesn't. We ruled, but it didn't.
So, what's going on here then?
What we're now doing is looking at Emma Byrne has won with 85 votes.
Mhm.
She only needed 66 to be elected. So
Mhm.
her surplus is being redistributed to the other candidates. She can't keep it all herself.
That's just greedy, Emma.
Yeah, it's just
Can't keep it all.
So, what we have is... I'll
Really excited a bit. What's
Yeah.
to pay for to Tether?
no, we'll get to that. Like, skip things a bit later. Could you just pass me? I was going to say, can you tear
Yes, of course.
into 2 pieces?
Yeah.
I've got to say, I'm just giddy with democracy right now.
Excellent. I love democracy.
And I was reading a
I love the smell of democracy in the morning.
political philosophy of the legitimacy of political authority on the way here, so this feels very apt.
So we're looking at the number 2 votes,
Indeed.
which we will start to do when my assistant...
Glamorous assistant.
My assistant the paper competition. Maybe a new one.
Felix Oxford, Terence, Neil, Christie. So what will be interesting to see is how this transfer works then.
Yeah. What's the point where we can make it work?
So 85 less 66, is that right?
Yes, it's 85 minus 66 is 19.
Yeah.
She transfers 0.22 of her votes.
So all of hers transfer to you.
19 of them can transfer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If all 19 transfer to you, then you edged out whoever it ends.
Oh, that would be, yeah. Well, I should be so lucky.
It's not a statistical impossibility.
But
Thanks for giving me.
being votes short of being. But yeah.
God.
Got a long way to go. I reckon a grand would swing it then.
do you want to say that again to the camera? You reckon a grand election campaign would have swung it? Is that what you meant to say?
We've got Ron. Can you tear up another pick from? I'll take this there for the moment while we're.
Ron's actually not a fake.
Good old Ron. Well done, Ron. That's your first, second
How
vote,
many
actually.
people can do 1, 3, 4, 5, 6?
That's fine. That's valid.
So they have no second preference?
Yeah,
Or does
it's the third.
their third preference is their second preference?
Okay.
So there are members who apparently just can't count. Does this worry us?
So as long as they have faith in yes,
Maybe they can count how much money to pay.
Innumerate people deserve digital rights too.
Do they? Do they really?
As long as they can count to 1.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's very true. As long as they don't start at 0 and in respect.
Getting up, well, that's now out.
Oh.
So,
Ron was there second.
No, because they only voted once for.
which changes the quota.
You were running some quite a totalitarian platform.
Yes, yeah.
I've got to look at softening that.
Yeah. So no more death to people who don't pay their subs is what you're saying. You think that might cost me a vote or two?
I'm just saying I think it might make you a little bit
Interesting, though, it's very big
Yeah, but it's
spread in the first vote, so there's a big spread just on the region.
It's interesting, and it shows that, well, it's interesting, which is there's a sort of split of one camp and another, which is nice.
There's not, one definite first and then one definite second. It is really.
I do like the sort of the pile which is around my name. That's good.
So give me a chance now.
Actually, Harry, I just dumped them in the office mode. I was so ashamed.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spoiled one.
Near Walton go.
Oh, the spoiled ballot is this one here. This was someone who
For X.
X's voted for. We'll show the viewer at home what a spoiled ballot looks like.
Of course, technically it was.
Yes.
No, but
No identifying marks, which is just what I was checking.
yes, no. So that's a spoiled ballot, children. Don't do that at home.
Here's how not to do it.
There's a nice pile in your name.
There is. This is good.
Well, we could have chosen to do it that. Anyway, let's count these up. If you could pass me my pen over there, which is got a red thing on it.
No, just the one in your head.
Pass it over. And then you have a blue one.
There's a problem with democracy. Every silly bugger gets a vote.
This is blue, so the black.
Totalitarian.
I should be less totalitarian.
Black, yeah. Black, yeah. You can go a black one.
Shorter hair and a bushy and stuff. No,
Helen,
totalitarian.
you passing my tea.
You know, you get them
I mean, that's fine. Very short hair versus the...
It's just an etiquette that dictates the biscuit situation.
Yeah, no, we can list as it mobility sponsoring those.
Okay. Or are they victory biscuits? Or they
can't reserve for anyone. They're just here to keep people from attacking each other if this goes on all night.
Okay.
Well, mainly
which is looking like it might, yeah.
That's key. But
I was just thinking I might go and
be very good etiquette at this
put
point.
the kettle on.
There's a big office move going on, so you might
I
find
know.
your way moving in downstairs.
Okay.
Might not find your way well. I'm trying to remember exactly what you're doing at this point.
So all of Emma's second choices are now being tabulated.
No, the surplus.
The surplus.
Ah, okay.
Well, no, those are all of her votes, all of her first choices.
Count all of them,
hmm
and then
So now you take all the votes that people cast for Emma as number 1, and you redistribute them. But then you multiply them by 0.22, was it? 0.2, which is the dividend of her surplus of the number that you first thought of. Tricky business elections.
yeah, I mean,
It was for being up what they want.
Yeah.
the notes they gave made it quite clear. So
Mm.
it's sort of making a, you're coming up with a proportional.
Yeah. All of the votes, I'm sure, will be kept if you want to rerun the election in your time, just counting again and again and again, looking for something which validates that.
The point is that you can look at the numbers and work out what it all means.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me know if that bike out your way, if that would help.
No, no.
Yours is the...
I guess I'll see what, and it all makes sense.
Oh, and there's that number 3.
International biscuit stealing.
Sorry
Thank you.
about it. Playing.
No,
Well,
you know, this feels like a thorough.
A little bit of sugar enhance your life?
I need to know.
Oh, you've still got your...
So I'll explain what this is for Michael's benefit. What's happened is, Emma Byrne won with 85 votes. That is more votes. Got a piece of paper. That is more votes than she needs to win. She only needs 66 to attain quota. That means there are 19 votes extra, and we proportionally redistribute them. Now I'm going to write on this piece of paper, so we've still got our thing up
That
here.
makes sense, good. Yeah.
So, Phoenix Cohen received 7.
Don't forget me.
I won't, they'll come in a second.
These are 7 second preference votes off
Yes.
Emma's voters. Yeah.
So this is the raw values.
Mhm.
Terence Eden 34.
Hurrah.
Neil McGovern 20. Christy Alice Scarborough 21. Reopen nominations. 1 and then 2 votes are now wasted because they were only first choices for Emma. Now, where's my calculator? It didn't always see when I put down my little black thing. Thank you. Right. Can someone else do this calculation as well? They've got a calculator. We're multiplying all these by 0.2.
Oh, I can't do it. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. First call minus 0.2 is.
Check, you might just
Oh yes, that's true. I shall.
The idea is that these are all worked. So this is just multiplying by 0.22. 7 times 0.22 is 1.54.
I concur.
34 times 0.22 is 7.48.
Mm-hmm.
20 times 0.22 is 4.4,
Mm-hmm.
surprisingly. 21 times 0.22 is 4.2.
Mm-hmm.
1 times 0.22 is 0.22,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 times We don't need to do 2 times 0.22 would be 0.44. We don't need to transfer those. This is why I can't remember whether we.
Those are the Ron.
Their votes aren't transferred, so does that mean we have to change our keep value? She can only keep 66 votes.
Mm-hmm.
But she wants to keep 66 votes. If we only transfer
So because those people didn't express the second preference,
then
then the factor should be...
whether the factor should be altered or not. Well, this is something that we hadn't thought about. It may be that...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you should always include a second and preferably third preference.
Yes, well, no, because the thing is that I kind of expect people to put wrong or something, but they haven't done so. So when someone is elected, yeah, we didn't do variable quotas in this. Normally, variable quotas are easy if they're other voters, because they just simply cease to exist. In this case, we want to end up with her only having 66 votes. So what it means is that 0.22 of those votes are going to be wasted votes. They're going to become spoiled.
Effectively spoiled, yeah.
So that's 0.44 votes would become spoiled.
Yeah.
Now let's just do a sanity check. I don't think it'll make any difference. But we have that means we don't have 197 votes. We have 197 minus 0.44 votes, 196. Divide that by 3, and we get 65.52. So we're still 66 as our quota. There weren't enough lost. But I don't think it would make a difference, but I wanted to make sure. So we can add votes to that list, which I will read out, and David can do.
We're going to begin another round of it.
I think we are. Felix gets 1.54 votes to 15.54.
Okay. Yep.
Terence gets 7.48 votes
to...
Well, I can't see what he's got.
Oh, 34. 34.
7.48 added to that is 41.
41. Yeah.
1.48. Yep.
Neil gets 4.40. 4.4. Christy gets 4.62.
18.62.
And Ron gets 0.22 of the vote.
Poor old Ron.
And there's now 0.44 more spoiled.
Okay.
So, after the redistribution of the winner's vote,
I need a round 3.
This is brilliant. This is just like a...
after the redistribution of the winner's vote, you will see, I will now explain to everyone, our audience who are watching, this means that no one has quota.
So it's 66 is quota, is that right?
66 is a quota. We need to eliminate the lowest person,
Which is Ron?
Other than Ron.
other than Ron, which is Felix. Because Christy picked up on the redistribution just enough votes to take her over that. So,
Is it valid for me this
Yes, yeah.
This is all in public, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
The point is still 66.
Could we put these up in
Why
rubber
is
bands
it
now?
still 66?
Do you have the rubber bands?
Do we not count people's...
Rubber bands.
No, I've got paper clips.
Do we not count people's second preferences who didn't vote for the first winner?
No, I'm not sure. Well, I'll come and sort that out.
No.
So your question you're asking is, what about other people's second